Welcome to my ranking of the best attractions at Movie Park Germany in Bottrop, Germany. This theme park, operated by Parques Reunidos, is one of the biggest theme parks in Germany, and today we're gonna take a look at the 10 best attractions at this park. Recently in 2021, the park opened their newest attraction, the Intermin multi-dimension coaster Movie Park Studios. Movie Park Studios is a mix of dark ride and roller coaster, and it was one of the park's biggest investments. And in this video you will see how this coaster stacks up to the other attractions at its park. But before we start, please keep in mind that this is only my opinion. With that being said, let's jump right into it. Number 10. Ghost Chasers. This is the wild mouse of the park in the kids area in Gland, themed to SpongeBob. Even though Ghost Chasers is only a basic wild mouses are always a fun ride, and you get some nice nether rolls, and the drops are decent. It's not one of the best attractions, but still a decent family coaster. Number 9. Bandit, the old wooden roller coaster in the Wild West section of the park. Bandit opened in 1999 as the first modern wooden roller coaster in Germany. The coaster is over 3,600 feet long, 91 feet high and 49 miles per hour fast. The queue line, the station and the trains are not great, so let's get directly to the ride experience. Bandit was built in 1999 by the Roller Coaster Corporation of America, and the ride experience is not very comfortable. The whole train is bouncing around on every feet of the track, and on some hills are even potholes. There are many older wooden roller coasters in better shape, but I don't know, it's still somehow fun, especially with friends in the train. There's just something to it. And the support structure of Bandit also looks just beautiful. If you have time left, definitely ride Bandit, but it's not one of the best attractions. But still, the retracking in every off-season helps. Number 8. Jimmy Neutron's Atomic Flyer. This is the small Vekoma suspended coaster and a lot better than the big one. Why? Well, this old Vekoma suspended coaster is actually smooth. Jimmy Neutron's Atomic Flyer opened in 2007, and even though there is no theming, the ride is very fun. You get some positive G-forces and the ride has lap bars. Don't expect much, it's still a family coaster, but it's a fun family coaster. Number 7. Crazy Surfer. This is an old disco coaster from Zamperla. And I personally like disco coasters. You definitely feel that this is an old version, and Crazy Surfer don't feature any theming, but it's definitely a fun ride experience and a great family flat ride. Number 6. Area 51. The first water attraction in the top 10. This is the park's Intermin Spill Water and a great water attraction. After many name changes and a completely new theme in 2019, the ride is now Area 51. First, let's talk about the theming, because this ride is beautiful. Star Trek is right next door, and Star Trek completely in black, the buildings in white, the green plants and the mountain of Area 51 completely in red. It just looks beautiful. The ride experience takes mostly place inside the big mountain. The theming is very cool, but I will not spoil anything. Also, the ride has 2 drops, the first of them in complete darkness. This drop feels endless and you get decently wet, and the second one is outdoors and not that wet. Area 51 is definitely one of the best water attractions in Germany and a must do if you're at Movie Park Germany. Number 5. Excalibur Secrets of the Dark Forest. This is the park's second big water ride. This time in form of a rafting, built by Intermin 2. And this water attraction also got a complete re-theme, 1 year prior in 2018. And this water ride is also fantastic. If you're not on the ride, you can't see anything, because this ride is hidden away. The ride has a pretty cool queue line and station, and the soundtrack is also fantastic. The ride mostly takes place outdoors, right next to big stone walls, big mystic creatures. The theming is awesome, and the indoor part at the end is also very well themed and epic. All in all, this rafting is not that wet, but it's a very special rafting, and one of the best, if not the best rafting in Germany. Definitely take a ride on this attraction, it's worth it. Number 4. Fun Helsings Factory. This is the park's Gerstlauer bobsled coaster and a fantastic family coaster. The ride stats are not impressive at all. The ride is only 26 feet high and 22 miles per hour fast. But the ride feels a lot faster than it actually is. The ride has very cool effects, like a wall of artificial fog where a vampire gets projected on. And the ride experience is filled with many helixes, speed hill and mouse curves in complete darkness. And you take them fast. The ride is not the longest and it's still a family coaster, but we have to remember that the park had only this building to work with. And the ride is still very well themed and very fun. Also, the trains and the queue line are very pretty. Number 3. The High Fall. The High Fall is the park's Intermin gyro drop tower in the Wild West section of the park. I'm a huge fan of freefall towers, and this is one of the best I've ridden. First, let's talk about the intensity, because this tower was built by Intermin and their drop towers are intense. And High Fall is easily the most intense drop tower I've ridden. But the tower also has two cons. The first con is the height. This tower is only 60 meters or nearly 200 feet high, and that's not much in comparison to other towers. And the second con is the seating position. This tower has not normal seats, but stand-up seats. Many people think this position is very uncomfortable. Personally, I don't have any problems with this position, but I can see why other people didn't like this drop tower as much as I do. But Highfall is in my opinion one of the best freefall towers in Germany, and fun fact, you can find a clone of this tower at Six Flags Over Georgia. Number 2. Movie Park Studios. Where do I even start? This is the park's newest roller coaster, and it opened recently up in 2021. Movie Park Studios is a 1,745 foot long and 37 miles per hour fast intermin multi-dimension coaster with two surprisingly forceful launches, especially for a family coaster, and a turntable. The ride is very well themed, indoor and outdoor. There's so much to see. You have to ride this coaster more than once. Also, this ride is butter smooth, the soundtrack is fantastic, and the indoor part of the queue is also very cool. I just love this coaster. Please still keep your expectations low. It's still a family coaster, and Movie Park Germany is not Disneyland, but it's still all in all a fantastic new addition, and in my opinion one of the best family coasters in the world. Number 1. Star Trek Operation Enterprise. This Mach Rides multi-launch coaster is in my opinion very underrated. Sure, the launches are awful and the ride is a bit rattly, but the coaster just looks beautiful. The layout is fantastic and filled with great elements, such like the epic twisted vertical rollback, where you are 5 seconds weightlessness, the top hat that gives you great airtime in the back, the fantastic zero-G roll, and the great Heartland roll. Seriously, what's not to love about this coaster? And also, the lap bars are comfortable and the soundtrack is epic. But you need to sit in the very back. Seriously, the front doesn't even come close to the back. But if you're in the very last row, you're in for a great ride. Thanks for watching. What is your favorite attraction at Movie Park Germany, and have you been there already? Comment below. Again, thanks for watching and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.